The Danish royal family has just delivered the most extraordinary display of genuine marital affection we have ever witnessed, and what unfolded during their recent summer cruise has left royal watchers absolutely speechless. King Frederik and Queen Mary of Denmark have shattered every preconceived notion about royal protocol and formal behavior, revealing a side of their relationship that has been carefully guarded from public view for over 2 decades. This isn't your typical royal appearance where measured smiles and calculated gestures dominate every photograph. What we're seeing from the Danish monarchs during their summer maritime escape represents a complete departure from the rigid formality that typically defines royal public interactions. The images and reports emerging from their cruise have royal commentators scrambling to find adequate words to describe the unprecedented intimacy and playfulness displayed by Frederik and Mary. The transformation in their public dynamic is nothing short of remarkable. For years, royal observers have noted the respectful distance typically maintained between the couple during official engagements, following centuries-old protocols that dictate proper royal behavior. However, their recent cruise has revealed a completely different narrative, one where genuine affection takes precedence over royal etiquette, where spontaneous laughter replaces measured responses, and where authentic emotional connection overshadows ceremonial obligation. Royal photographers accompanying the cruise have captured moments that would have been unimaginable just months ago. Frederik, typically reserved in his public displays of affection, was seen engaging in what can only be described as playful banter with his wife, their interactions characterized by an ease and comfort that speaks to a relationship experiencing a profound renaissance. The king's usual formal demeanor gave way to moments of genuine spontaneity, with witnesses describing scenes of him actively seeking Mary's attention, engaging her in conversations that sparked visible delight, and displaying a level of physical closeness that has never been observed in their previous public appearances. Mary's response to this newfound openness has been equally captivating. The Queen, known for her composed and elegant public presence, was observed letting down her guard in ways that revealed the woman behind the crown. Her laughter during their cruise interactions wasn't the polite acknowledgement typically expected from royal consorts, but rather the genuine, unguarded response of someone truly enjoying her partner's company. Royal correspondents noted her increased comfort with public displays of affection, describing moments where she appeared completely at ease with Frederik's attention, responding with a naturalness that suggested their relationship has entered an entirely new phase. The cruise itself provided the perfect backdrop for this royal revelation. Away from the formal constraints of palace life and official duties, the couple found themselves in an environment where genuine connection could flourish. The maritime setting, with its inherent romance and isolation from everyday pressures, created conditions where their authentic relationship dynamic could emerge. Royal sources suggest that this cruise represented more than just a vacation. It was a deliberate retreat designed to allow the couple to reconnect away from the scrutinizing eyes of court officials and the pressure of constant public appearances. What makes these observations particularly significant is the historical context of Danish royal marriages. The institution of monarchy has traditionally prioritized duty over personal satisfaction, with royal couples often maintaining marriages that serve the crown rather than fulfilling individual emotional needs. Frederik and Mary's public display of genuine affection represents a departure from this tradition, suggesting a couple that has successfully navigated the complex balance between royal obligation and personal fulfillment. The timing of this romantic renaissance is particularly intriguing given the various pressures the Danish royal family has faced in recent years. Royal institutions across Europe have been forced to adapt to changing public expectations, with citizens increasingly demanding authenticity from their monarchs. Frederik and Mary's willingness to display genuine affection publicly demonstrates their understanding of these evolving expectations while simultaneously revealing the strength of their personal bond. Maritime royal traditions have long provided opportunities for informal interactions, but the level of intimacy displayed during this particular cruise has exceeded all precedent. Royal historians note that royal couples have traditionally used sea voyages as opportunities to relax royal protocol, but the Frederik and Mary dynamic observed during this cruise suggests something far more significant than temporary relaxation of formal behavior. The reaction from royal staff and security personnel has been equally telling. Reports suggest that even experienced royal handlers, accustomed to managing the carefully choreographed public appearances of monarchs, were surprised by the couple's natural interaction during the cruise. Their security detail, trained to maintain discreet distances while ensuring royal safety, found themselves adapting to a royal couple that seemed more concerned with enjoying each other's company than maintaining traditional royal spacing. European royal correspondents have been quick to contrast the Danish couple's behavior with that of other royal families, noting that Frederik and Mary's public displays of affection exceed even the most relaxed royal standards. Their interactions during the cruise have been described as setting a new benchmark for royal couple behavior, potentially influencing how other European monarchs approach public displays of marital harmony. The photographic evidence from their cruise tells a compelling story of relationship evolution. Images capture moments of spontaneous interaction that appear completely unstaged, suggesting that their affectionate behavior wasn't performed for cameras but rather represented their genuine dynamic when they believed they were unobserved. The natural quality of their interactions has led royal photographers to describe these as some of the most authentic royal images ever captured. Social media reaction to news of their romantic cruise behavior has been overwhelmingly positive, with Danish citizens expressing delight at seeing their monarchs display genuine happiness. Comments from royal watchers suggest that Frederik and Mary's authentic affection has actually strengthened public support for the monarchy, with many viewing their obvious mutual enjoyment as evidence of a royal couple that has successfully balanced personal fulfillment with royal duty. The cruise's impact on their subsequent public appearances has been immediately apparent. Royal observers note that the couple's comfort with each other displayed during their maritime getaway has carried over into their official duties, with both Frederik and Mary appearing more relaxed and natural during recent public engagements. Their interaction during the cruise appears to have eliminated barriers that previously existed in their public dynamic. Royal protocol experts have been fascinated by the implications of Frederik and Mary's cruise behavior for future royal standards. Their willingness to display genuine affection publicly may signal a broader shift in royal expectations, with monarchs increasingly expected to demonstrate authentic relationships rather than merely fulfilling ceremonial obligations. The Danish couple's example could influence royal behavior across Europe, establishing new standards for acceptable public intimacy among crowned heads. The economic implications of their romantic cruise behavior have also drawn attention. Tourism officials note that images of the royal couple enjoying Denmark's maritime offerings have generated significant positive publicity for Danish cruise tourism. Their obvious enjoyment of their sea-based getaway has been credited with increasing interest in Danish coastal destinations, demonstrating how royal behavior can have broader economic impact. The couple's children's reaction to their parents' increased public affection has been another point of interest for royal watchers. Reports suggest that the royal children have responded positively to their parents' obvious happiness, with sources noting that the entire royal family dynamic has benefited from Frederik and Mary's relationship renewal. The cruise appears to have had positive effects beyond just the royal couple themselves. Royal biographers are already beginning to analyze the long-term implications of this cruise for understanding Frederik and Mary's relationship evolution. The summer getaway appears to represent a watershed moment in their marriage, marking a transition from dutiful royal partnership to authentic emotional connection. Their willingness to display this connection publicly suggests confidence in their relationship that hasn't been previously observed. The international royal community has taken notice of the Danish couple's behavior, with royal correspondents from across Europe reporting on their unprecedented displays of affection. Their cruise interactions have been cited as evidence of successful royal relationship management, potentially serving as a model for other royal couples navigating similar challenges. Media coverage of their cruise has been notably positive, with royal reporters emphasizing the genuine nature of their interactions rather than focusing on protocol breaches or inappropriate behavior. The coverage suggests that public appetite exists for authentic royal relationships, with Frederik and Mary's obvious mutual enjoyment being viewed as a positive development rather than a departure from appropriate royal standards. The couple's comfort with physical affection during the cruise has been particularly noted by royal observers. Their willingness to engage in casual physical contact, from hand-holding to playful touching, represents a significant departure from the formal physical distance typically maintained by royal couples during public appearances. This physical ease suggests a relationship renaissance that extends beyond mere emotional connection to encompass complete comfort with each other. Royal fashion observers have noted that even Mary's clothing choices during the cruise reflected the relaxed nature of their relationship dynamic. Her selection of more casual, approachable outfits during their maritime getaway seemed designed to facilitate the informal interactions that characterized their time at sea. The Queen's fashion choices appeared to prioritize comfort and accessibility over formal royal standards, enabling the natural interactions that so impressed royal watchers. The cruise timing, coinciding with Denmark's summer season, provided optimal conditions for observing the royal couple in relaxed settings. The extended daylight hours and favorable weather created numerous opportunities for spontaneous interactions, allowing royal observers to document a range of authentic moments that revealed the true nature of their relationship dynamic. Weather conditions during their cruise were perfect for outdoor activities, enabling the couple to spend extended periods on deck where their interactions could be observed. The favorable maritime conditions seemed to enhance their obvious enjoyment of each other's company, with witnesses describing scenes of the royal couple taking full advantage of their sea-based environment to engage in relaxed conversation and playful activities. The crew members aboard their cruise vessel have reportedly expressed surprise at the couple's natural interaction, noting that their behavior differed significantly from typical royal passenger expectations. Staff accustomed to maintaining formal distances and providing ceremonial service found themselves adapting to royal guests who prioritized personal enjoyment over protocol adherence. Royal security arrangements for the cruise had to accommodate the couple's increased interaction, with protection personnel adjusting their positions to allow for the natural movement and spontaneous activities that characterized Frederik and Mary's behavior throughout their maritime getaway. The security team's adaptability demonstrates the genuine nature of the royal couple's relaxed dynamic. The broader implications of their cruise behavior extend beyond personal relationship satisfaction to encompass evolving monarchy standards. Frederik and Mary's willingness to display authentic affection publicly may influence other royal families to reconsider their approach to public relationship presentation, potentially ushering in an era of increased royal authenticity. Their cruise represents a masterclass in balancing royal duty with personal fulfillment, demonstrating that monarchs can maintain dignity and respect while also displaying genuine human emotion and connection. The Danish couple's example suggests that authentic relationships can actually strengthen rather than undermine royal authority. The lasting impact of this cruise on public perception of the Danish royal family appears overwhelmingly positive, with citizens expressing appreciation for seeing their monarchs display obvious happiness and mutual enjoyment. The cruise has humanized the royal couple while simultaneously reinforcing their appeal and relevance in modern Danish society. This summer cruise will likely be remembered as a defining moment in the Danish royal family's modern history, marking the emergence of a royal couple comfortable with displaying authentic affection while maintaining their commitment to royal service. Frederik and Mary have successfully demonstrated that genuine love and royal duty can coexist, setting new standards for royal relationship authenticity. But here's what everyone really wants to know. Do you think Frederik and Mary's public displays of affection represent a permanent shift in royal behavior? Or was this cruise just a temporary glimpse into their private relationship that we'll never see again? Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you want more exclusive royal content like this. Give this video a thumbs up if you loved seeing Frederik and Mary's romantic side, share it with fellow royal watchers, and drop a comment below telling us what you thought about their unprecedented displays of affection. Your engagement helps us bring you more amazing royal stories like this one.